Yo, 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 this your boy Lil Maul, and you tune into Maul in the District. I just want to say first and foremost, this is, my first time diving into this podcast thing, which is, pretty cool, and I see everybody really get into it. But I just want to say I kind of dove into this, just because of the conversation I have, with friends, family, people you associate yourself with, do business with. I found out to be real inspirational conversations. So it's like things that, sometimes you want to let the world in on instead of being, keeping all this stuff to yourself. So that's first and foremost. And I just want to say, I know I'm supposed to start this off with guests and everything like that, but honestly, my last 2 years was pretty crazy. And we starting this 2022 off. I just want to start this off by just doing this, touching base on what I want to touch base on, talking about what I want to talk about. So maybe this episode and the next will be just me, but we're going to eventually get into, more people and more dialogue. But today I just want to talk about something that I feel like we all kind of miss in life, something that go over our head, which is appreciation. We find ourselves sometimes diving into the past and talking about old stories and old things because we didn't appreciate the moments. Yes, we lived in them moments, but did we really appreciate them? We're growing, we're learning more, doing more. The world is evolving, and you just missing out on so much by just staying stuck in a certain time or certain things that pass you by. And it's like, yeah, you should appreciate it though. This thing, life is not about the past or the future. It's about right now. It's about what's going on in your life right now, what you're trying to do right now, because the future ain't promised. It's just not promised. So I want to touch into that. But before I get into all that, I got to say I'm a musician. So I got to have tunes. I got to have music. I got to have, shit going on, shit just flowing. So before I get into the whole topic and everything, we touch base on that. I just want to dive into some tunes real quick. This Marlin District, man. Hopefully y'all fuck with this shit. Shout out my boy Diz for sending me this, man. This shit hard for sure.
Yeah.
Ace Banks on the track.
Try and play big, you just showing your hand. Beating up a box like I play for a band. Had a way to get it before they could scam. Youngin' in the building, he serve hand in hand. Try and get your plug, I need a deal on them grams. If I tell my slime, he gon' come up with a plan. We axing him out, then we ax out his man. MJ with the Glock, 23 in my jam. Redbone remind me of Z. Ain't fucking this broke bitch, remind me of Pam. Had to get them racks, I ain't playing. Put this pain in my message, just show who I am. I'm calling cuz up, he just came from the can. First shot, hit a lick, now he up in them bands. They ain't give me a shot, they ain't give me a chance. I say 10 toes down, you can check out my stance. I was too deep in the game, you was out in the stands. All these Americans now, you can check on my tags. This free car, they get behind me, I'm busting their ass. They get behind me, I'm doing a dash. Ain't taking her serious, she up from them grass. Ain't taking her serious, my old bitch and friends. My young niggas kirking and serving the gas. They bagging them OGs and coming with bags. They shooting like Donovan playing for the Jazz. Keeping up with me, you gon' have to keep tabs. Worrying about niggas, I ain't never did that. Got the fuck in a motherfucking scat pack. Shorty took his car, he ain't know about that. He ain't know about that, she been trying to get attacked. I'ma face these consequences when I'm running up a sack.
Yo, we back live, yeah. I just want to say, the name Marlin District come from, my name is Maul, of course, but Marlin District come from me. I'm from Washington, D.C., Southside Pacific, so just anybody that was curious about, why is this the name or anything like that, that explains that. But touching back on the subject I was talking about, which is appreciation, I just want to say, in life, I done been through hardships, been through pain, lost people that I wish, I could say things to that I never could say. And appreciation can go anywhere. It can go in a way of you didn't appreciate what someone did for you. You didn't appreciate, the times you had. You didn't appreciate the money you made. You didn't appreciate the blessings that you was reaping in. And it can go so many different ways, but in the end, it's all about, like I said before, living in the moment and understanding the moment is your biggest thing. That's your biggest blessing you can ever ask for or ever have. So I just want to say I'm a victim to that. I'm a victim to missing out on certain things. I'm a victim to feeling certain ways about my past or about specific situations or specific people because I didn't appreciate them, and I didn't appreciate what I had going on, or the type of life I was living, or the blessings that the feeling that I had, So I just want to touch on that, and it's crazy how nowadays, with everything moving so fast, we have time to even slow down and understand these feelings from things we've been through. Because it's so many people that's numbing, as the years go by, they just numb their pain or numb or just block themselves off from reality. And I just want to say, first of all, I'm a Gemini, so the way my mind works, it goes from one thing to another. So you got to bear with me. But, every episode won't be like this, but this is just personal time, I guess. But yeah, like, I just feel like with how much time and how much everything is evolving and moving so fast, we even have the time to just sit down and just be like, yo, how did we become who we are right now? And then you look back on your past self, you look back in your past life, your past situation, whatever era or day or age may that be, or maybe past people, anything, from your past. And you just gloss in that moment. You hold that moment so high to a pedestal in your life, like, oh, this is never going to happen again. But it's like, it is. It's going to happen 10 times better if you understand that all you got is right now. You wasn't thinking about who you are right now back then. You was thinking about who you was back then, but you just want to appreciate it. But you was living in that moment. Nowadays, we act like our best time has already passed us, which that's not the case whatsoever. So I'm just here to just say I'm human, man. I had these thoughts, I had these conversations, these things that I be aware of, and I just want to correct because life is short. You only get one. I'm not no one's going to be perfect. No one's going to be, just this created person or anything like that. You have to do the work. But I just want to be able to had this opportunity to have this show and just talk about things and actually heal from them as well as I talk about it. It's a benefit in every area and every aspect of yourself. But yeah, it just been crazy. And this year, I just want to make this year about not only understanding who you have in your life and who you are and where you want to go, but honestly understand that, man, the times ain't gonna do nothing but evolve. We're living in some dark times when you talk about what's going on for us, the COVID and all that shit, all that bullshit. But as far as like where life is headed, where civilization is headed, man, we're fucking geniuses out here. We can do anything. We can create any reality we want. Anything we want. We just gotta understand all we got is right fucking now. All we have is right now, this moment, this second, this minute. Because tomorrow's ideas can come from right now. And I feel like we put this hold and this barrier on ourselves where it's like, oh, I'm not too good for that. I can't do that. Or I want to do that, but I'm not going to do that. That's not me. I ain't doing that. But it's just like, bro, why not, bro? Why not? You want to own this. You tired of working for this person. You tired of doing this. You tired of doing that. Appreciate yourself. Value yourself to know to say, nah, man, I got to evolve. I got to be better. Don't get scared at the fact that you're this age or you're in this situation or you got these responsibilities where you stop yourself from evolving. You can never stop from evolving, bro. Period. You can never stop from evolving no matter what you go through, what you experience, who you experience it with. You got to understand that you're an individual and you have places to go, things to be, and people to meet, and just overall evolve your experiences. And one thing I be trying to get myself to understand is, well, at least in my case, besides your family, man, you don't owe nobody shit. You don't owe nobody nothing, no matter what you promise, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Yes, loyalty is everything. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. When it comes to family and that foundation, yes, you owe them everything. But when it comes to jobs or situations you're in because somebody else and things that you don't want to do that you're doing, basically is what I'm saying. You don't owe nobody that. Appreciate yourself enough to say, I need change. I need evolution. I need to experience more. I need to feel more. I need to love better, be loved better. Have more for myself, financially free. Set your children up, whatever the case may be. And I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I'm talking from a fucking palace or anything like that. I'm going through everything like everyone else. But I understand you have to do the work, and you have to appreciate yourself and your time and where you are today. Nobody want to be doing what the fuck they doing right now, and they ain't liking it for the next 5-10 years. You gotta change it. You gotta change it. And I just want to touch base on that and speak on that. This episode won't be as long as the other. I'm looking at a 40-minute runtime for the rest of my shows, but this one will be probably quite short, just because I'm just trying to get a straight point across before I even dive into a lot of other things that I talk about to be in my mind and other people can relate to, and other people can share to us. Like on this show, I'm gonna try to get like politicians, doctors, rappers, whoever, and I got personal friends. I ain't gonna talk about what the fuck they do, but you know type shit. But we're gonna talk to everybody. I want to hear dialogue. I want to hear experiences from people's lives and people job descriptions and what they got going on. But yeah, man, I just want to end this with saying appreciate yourself, appreciate your time, appreciate all the shit that you've been through and where you at now. Because where you at now, everything you've been through to get you to where you at now, you got way more to go, bro. This is not even half of the story. So just appreciate the fact that you need to do the work, and we got a lot more time out here to become who we want to be and get this thing right mentally, physically, financially, and with your whole foundation. So appreciation. This is Marlon the District, and I'm about to see you in the next joint, because this was just some real shit, I wanted to get out. But from here on out, we going up, man. I think the next episode I'll definitely be diving into anxiety and isolation, because that's a big thing, a very, very, very big thing to be going on. So yeah, man, this is Marlon the District. It's your boy Lil Mar. I'm in this shit with some tunes real quick.